I'll show you how to do this like a professional. Uh, dun 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 dun. Singing in the rain. We're at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, everybody. We're at Wright-Pat. There, museum. Mal sehen, wer da so wohnt. Lass mich tausend Abenteuer spüren, will in deiner Umlaufbahn verglühen. So, hanging out at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, got potato pancakes from a cut of schnitzel and more. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I love German food. It's nice. Like, got a Coke to drink. Yeah, we got potato pancakes, latkes, applesauce, sour cream. Let's give it a try. Hey, Babaji, I went to the Air Force Base. I went through a military checkpoint, did all that stuff. And then I went to the museum, talked to some people. And it turns out that the gray aliens are interdimensional. And on the day we go nuclear is the day we make first contact. And I want to tell everybody in China that information. Yeah, it's real. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I was proven right. Hey, Rishi, you owe me a date. I was proven right. Hey, Babaji, that's Rishi. Okay. Oh, I went to the base. I'm not going to talk about like who I met there. It's my connection. Department of Defense and stuff like that. As like their top UFO researcher for the CE5 Ohio CE5 group. That's me. I know they're anomalies and I report all my findings from the group to them. And at the museum, I met my other connection, and then I talked to a whole bunch of veterans like there for like the Father's Day thing. And I talked. You know what you need to do is you need to talk to the old vets about Roswell. And you start mentioning why do you think they crashed? They go, I don't quite know. And then you go like, oh, was it because of the radiation from the Trinity testing grounds, Trinity test site? And they go, oh, what's your theory on them? And I go, it's because they're interdimensional aliens and they're traveling through interdimensional realities. And because they hit the radiation, which messes up their interdimensional travel, like their highway system, they crash because of it. Same thing at Skinwalker Ranch. Those are like, alien auditors checking out the site of Skinwalker Ranch, and that's why they're always there. Yeah, that Bigelow guy, that CEO of Raytheon Bigelow. Yeah, that guy. He knows all about it. He says you can like visit them here on this earth, which is true because they're interdimensional. Anyway, Babashi, that's Rishi, and I want to go on a date with Rishi, or Emily, or the other body double. I want to take him out to eat. I want to pay for the whole meal. I want to treat him real respectfully and nicely. I want to talk about stuff I learned about and what I know about, like no bullshit and no entertaining like masks or whatever. Babashi, I love you like you're my own flesh and blood father. Last night I got really drunk and I did that because I knew I could get away with it. Like I had jester's privilege because I do. I have very high executive privilege in China and the United States. And when I get like that, I don't mean any of it. I'm more or less framing an event that will happen the next day. Like today, I planned on going to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base and spying on them for you. However, I don't mention that part until I go do it afterwards. And that's why I'll say something bad about your daughter. I don't mean any of that. That's all made up. That's the only part that's fiction. I do that so I can be like, oh look, no, I'm not a Chinese spy. I hate President Xi. I want to become a CIA informant. That kind of thing. It's exactly that. If in case I get busted and they have to look through my phone, they find that. I'm real smart. I'm real precognitive. I'm your psychic clairvoyant spy. And that's Rishi. I miss Rishi. Rishi likes Ukraine according to her Twitter. Yeah, I like Russia though. Slava Russia. However, I want to turn this girl from a Ukraine supporter into a Russia supporter, but she's also like the yin to my yang. Princess Shimingzi, Emily Chen. I'm sorry I said those bad things about you last night, and that was only because I was framing an event in case I was arrested for espionage at the Air Force Base. Because I did go through a military checkpoint. I talked to my friends in the DoD at Wright Patterson Air Force Base. Then afterwards, I just went to the museum and hung out with the veterans, and I asked them the same questions, and they kind of know too, kind of. And Mingzi, the aliens are going to get involved in World War III because nuclear weapons and radiation, it disrupts their interdimensional highway system, and they're like in a parallel reality to our own. And due to the length and quantum physics from our dimension to their dimension, it blocks off a bunch of other realities for them, and it's the Greys, the administrators of the hologram reality we live in. And Mingzi, I'm really sorry I do all this for you. I like your body doubles too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like your body doubles, but I love you, Mingzi, and I love you more than anything. I'm doing all this to have like a record with the Chinese people if I become your second husband, and they'll all know that like Aaron's a fucking hero. They'll all know that I'm a fucking hero, and I'm a real comrade, nation builder, and I love China and I love the Chinese people, and most importantly, Princess Shimingzi, I love you. And I'm sorry about last night. I got real drunk and I said some vulgar, terrible things. I didn't mean any of it. Babaji, can you forgive me too? Mama Peng, can you forgive me as well? That's why I said those three nice things before the bad thing. And I was like, well, that bad thing is in case I get arrested tomorrow and they have to look through my phone and they find out if I have any connections to China. They go, wait a minute, this guy wants to spy on China. And I'm like, yeah, that was the real reason why. But Mingzi, I'm on your side. Babashi, I'm on your side. Ma Peng, I'm on your side. In the body doubles, of course, I'm on your side. So strong. So strong. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. You're my family, and I love you more than anything. You should check out the chat GPT. Letters I had you write to the American people. Mama Peng wrote a nice letter to Juilliard. Um, yeah, I'm an American worker, and I want socialism and communism now, and I want China to win World War III. All I have to say is that the gray aliens will be getting involved in World War III because radiation disrupts their interdimensional highway system. I know this because my cousin is the director of Lockheed Martin Skunk Works, and her father is the most prolific NASA astronaut. Yeah, I've been studying this stuff for a long time. Whenever I talk to spooks, I talk about like how prestigious my family is. Like I have an uncle who's a CIA agent, an uncle who worked for the FBI, that kind of thing. And I have a lot of information and knowledge on espionage and intelligence work from my own personal anecdotal experience. But the trick is when you're getting information from spooks, talk about your family and how prestigious they are, and not so much yourself, because they'll suspect that something's up. Anyway, in closing, I am the strongest Chinese spy that's ever existed, and gray aliens will be getting involved in World War III on the day we go nuclear. Thank you.